Hey guys, Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for World's Finest issue 1, so let's talk about the cover first. But before I talk about the cover, I just want to say that this is one of the first issues that came out for the second wave of DC Comics, and it's very connected to another issue that came out this week for the second wave of DC Comics, which is Earth 2. And I recommend you guys to read Earth 2 first and then read this if you bought both issues, because it's very connected and it kind of flows better if you do that, because I made the mistake to read World's Finest first and then Earth 2, so I kind of wish I read Earth 2 first and then World's Finest. So let's talk about the issue though. So I like the cover. I like that it shows Huntress and Power Girl from Earth 2, and then they show them in the New 52 and how they changed their costumes up a little bit. So let's talk about the issue. I mean, I like the art also. It was like, I don't know, I think I've seen better art. I don't really like the hair for the art, but everything else I thought was pretty okay for the art. But I think it could have been better, the art, because I think for Earth 2 the art was a lot better than World's Finest, but still it's good art. So let's talk about the story though. So in this issue we get to see Huntress and Power Girl kind of get used to just being in this new world, in this new unfamiliar place for them. And we get to see that Power Girl becomes a billionaire pretty much, and Huntress becomes Huntress because Helena, she was just Robin before in Earth 2, so now she dons a new costume and becomes Huntress. So now Power Girl is trying to build a machine with her billions of dollars to make them go back to Earth 2, but she gets a phone call that one of her buildings that she owns went under fire, and the machine was there. So Power Girl runs in to try and get the machine and see if it was okay or not, and she finds out the person who burned down the building was this guy. So we're gonna see this is a big villain for the next issue. Here's this guy. So, for some reason, he wanted to not allow Huntress and Power Girl to go to Earth 2, and I guess in issue 2 we'll find out why he didn't want them to go to Earth 2. So, I enjoyed this issue a lot. I mean, I didn't expect to enjoy this issue a lot, because again, I'm not a big Power Girl fan. I'm not a big Huntress fan. I read maybe really for solo issues, I really haven't read a lot, but I've read their characters in other issues, but I don't know much about them, so I was very surprised. I really liked this issue. I like that they're in a different universe and they are trying to go back home to Earth 2, and I think they just did the story very well, and it makes me excited for issues to come, and makes me excited to read more about Earth 2 also, and see what that world's about, and learn more about these characters, and see how they adjust to the new 52 world that they're in. So I enjoyed it. I really liked this issue, and like I said, very connected to Earth 2, which is also a great series, and I'm excited to read more. This is definitely my pick for the week. It was great. I really enjoyed it. And, I mean, I don't know how Huntress and Power Girl fans are going to react to this, because what I've read, they're very different from what they used to be. But I like their characters a lot in this issue, and I think because I'm not as big of a fan of these characters, I enjoyed it a lot more. But I really enjoyed it, and again, this might be one of my favorite series for the second wave. When more issues come out, I guess I'll find out. But for the second wave, this is really good. And Earth 2 was an awesome series also, and really connects, and I hope we get to see more of the connection with World's Finest and Earth 2, because I love that connection, and especially for them both coming out in the same week, just having these two series connect so well, and I think they did a great job with that. So definitely great issue. The only thing I didn't really like was the art, like I said from the beginning for the cover. I don't love the art. I think it could be better. It could be improved. But it's okay art. It's just not the best for a really great story. And so it's okay art. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. But again, good story, okay art. But it makes me really want to learn more about these characters, and makes me want to learn more about Earth 2, and makes me want to pick up the next issue. And that's definitely important for first issues, and I think this first issue makes me want to continue this series, and I really enjoyed it. So definitely pick it up. I recommend it, and if you haven't read anything with Huntress or Power Girl, don't worry. They pretty much explain their characters, and they're very different from what they used to be before the New 52. And maybe you might want to pick up the Huntress miniseries that came out with the New 52. So I think it ended maybe a couple of months ago it ended, but it started with it had issue 1 with all the other issue 1s of the New 52, but it was only a miniseries. I think it ended with like issue 5, and I think it's the same Huntress from Earth 2, but I think they're very connected. So if you like this story, you might want to pick up that miniseries. So definitely great series. I recommend it, and it really connects with Earth 2, and I love that. So this is Comic Uno. I give this a 4.5. This is my pick for the week. And also, guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. In the description below, there'll be a link for both my YouTube channels, and I'll just have news about those, both my YouTube channels, and I'll just have news about those videos. So I hope you enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Again, this is my pick for the week, and I give it a 4.5. See you guys.